From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Sneidel.
Well, we had all kinds of fun in the weather department today. Didn't break a record high by like 1.5 degrees. We made it close to 70. We did break a record in terms of rainfall. And on top of all of that, we had an almost 60-mile-an-hour wind gust at the Rochester airport. That's what we call the trifecta, but fortunately there was no snow in the mix with any of that, but I think that might be changing over the next few days. 56 right now. I show you this map because look at the difference already knocking on the door. This is the air that is headed our way. That's the kind of air that a lot of you are going to wake up to tomorrow morning with numbers around the freezing mark. Rainfall estimates across the area. Yeah, we had a few embedded heavier downpours in there, so it's not uncommon. This looks more like a piece of artwork with splotches on there, but certainly parts of the region picking up over an inch of rain. At the airport, when we strike midnight, will probably be roundabout exactly 1 inch of wet weather, as continued generally light rain is falling at this hour. Bit of a blossoming on the leading edge of this, so you've got some heavier downpours east of Canandaigua toward Geneva, getting into Wayne County as well. They're not severe, they're not going to be, but in terms of heaviest rain right now, that's where it is. Back on the west side of that, these are much lighter echoes that will not last for much longer. Think maybe another 1 to 2, 1 to 3 or so hours out of this, and gets cold enough quick enough, and this is not uncommon, that on the back edge you can briefly maybe get a wintry mix or a few snowflakes mixing in. Not going to stick, not going to be an impact at all, just more of a novelty. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, yeah, everybody's going to be dressed differently around here tomorrow with a northwest breeze that will probably still be gusty, maybe close to 40 miles per hour. We'll go partly cloudy into the afternoon, but you're not going to feel anywhere close to that 34. Wind chills are going to end up being probably in the 20s, if not even teens, for a good chunk of the day. That'll be a shock to the system, as will this, into late morning on Friday. Yeah, I know, I see it there too. Winter not done with us. That'll be some steadier snow that will linger for a few hours with very marginal temperatures. This is a map that looks so much worse than reality is otherwise going to present, but it's another potent low, and as the cold front comes racing through, I want to keep an eye on this again. Late Friday into parts of Friday night, that could be another round of wind gusts of maybe 50+ miles per hour. I don't think that's impossible here. It's parade day on Saturday in Rochester. Now this part's nice if we can get the sun to come out by 12 noon, but you're going to be bundled up in layers with wind chills in the teens with continued breezy conditions. How much of that snow is going to stick? I mean, logically ask yourself, we've now had 3 70-degree days in Rochester in the last 5 days. That ground is warm. It's going to be really difficult to get any accumulation unless you're across high terrain, that kind of a thing. So not much of an impact there. That's your Friday low, so that'll have some wind with it. And then perhaps the biggest low of the trio waiting on us Sunday into Monday. Historically, when we look toward climatology, lows that take that track and have that much bite do tend to be wind producers around here. There's a lot of little variables that ultimately dictate whether or not this is going to be one of them, but at least on paper, I think that's still something to watch into early next week.